focus. You all want to get the kingdom of heaven, right? You want to get the kingdom, live forever, the promises, bro. My brother and gentlemen, you want to get the kingdom, right? You with me? All right. So I want us to stay focused because we ain't out here for no reason. Let's stay focused on what the goal is. The goal is to learn how do I get salvation. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes.
So Moses is speaking to our forefathers in the wilderness, right? He's saying, if you don't keep the commandments, if you don't do all the things that the Lord is telling us to do, something is going to happen. Curses are going to come. Read it.
Which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So now we have to understand the Bible is a book of prophecy, right? So even though this was said in the wilderness thousands of years ago, this was talking about something that would happen to the Israelites way later on in the future. So now, my brothers, I got a quick question for you. Are we a blessed people or are we a cursed people, you and I, the so-called black man? You think we're blessed? How about you, bro? You don't know? Alright, let's think about it. Let's really think about it. Brother, if you ever go in life a key, and you see who's outside with the trimmers, clipping the hedges, clipping the leaves, is that a man that looks like you, or is it a man that looks like the so-called white man? No, you can say it, bro. Don't be scared. It's a black man. Let me ask you another question. When you see the person going to the pump over there to draw water inside a bucket to carry on to wash themselves with, is that a so-called black man or is that a white man? That's a black man, brother. So now it's easy for us to get into the habit of saying these things that the church has told us. I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm blessed. Ain't no one can take away my blessing. But now we have to really look at our situation. Because if we continue telling ourselves that we're blessed, we ain't gonna never change. We ain't gonna never get it right and get it together so that we see what the true blessing the Lord has for us is. Because brother, this is not it. Brother, going to the pump is not the blessing. Dealing drugs to each other is not the blessing. Abortions is not the blessing. Poverty is not the blessing, bro. We like you. You work 9 to 5, right? You work a job? Brother, we work the hardest jobs for the least amount of pay. That ain't accidental. You could look at any black man, you could pick him from off the corner and ask him the same thing. We going through it, bro. We are not a people who are blessed. We gotta really think about it. Read it again, the end.
Which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Brother, it says the curses will overtake us. That means we can't get ahead of them. That means we would try, and they would still be ahead of us. Now we have to figure out, what does the Bible say we have to do to get over these curses? You understand? We have to look for an example to follow, which is the Word of God. The Bible teaches us how to get away from these curses. Bro, let me ask you a question. My brother over there too. Wouldn't it be great to never have to work again? To never have to work again. To inherit the kingdom. To live the way that we're supposed to be living. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Because, do you know how we're supposed to be living as a people? Give me an idea. Any idea, bro? It's hard to think about. You know why it's hard to think about how we're supposed to be living? Because we've never known anything different.
Right.
The Christian churches have never taught us anything different.
Right.
We pay money to the church every Sunday, but the communities are still in rubble.
Bring it out.
We're still getting shot down in the street. We still are begging hand and foot to work a 9 to 5 job that breaks our backs by age 30. Brother, the situations are not changing. But the Bible tells us what me and you, what you and I truly are, and where we're supposed to be. Let me do it in 20 in verse 1 actually. I want to do it in 20 in verse 1. Let's read what would have happened if we stayed on the course. Watch.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
We are on the next side. We flip. We say, if we hearken, if we listen diligently, that means we focus. We keeping the commandments. We're doing our best to follow what God said. What would happen?
To observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Hold on a minute. It said you would be set high above all nations on the face of the earth. Hey. Okay, all praises, my sister. Come right around to the front for me. We can talk to you, we can read the Bible. Alright? So that goes into the same thing we're talking about, the image of Christ. Because we just read that we were supposed to be set above all people. Do you think the person who put us in shackles and chains wanted us to move up? Just think about it. Would it make sense for them to put a chain of iron on our neck and then tell us that we're supposed to be better than them? No. To get us to submit, they had to make us feel like they were better. They had to make us feel that I'm God. And if rebel against me, you rebelling against Jesus. That's what they did. So now we have to search the Bible and see what Christ really looked like. Sister, if you had to pick, would you prefer to believe what a man says or what God says? Beautiful. So me and you on the same page. How about you, bro? What God says or what a man says? What God says. How about you, bro? God. All is in agreement. Let's read the Word of God and see what Jesus the Christ looks like. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So we starting off with his hair. It says his head, meaning the hair on his head, and his hairs on his face were white like wool. So the first thing we got was a color, right, sis? You with me? Right. Which one of these images got white hair? Just the color. Oh, okay. So far this one is more accurate, right? Now it says white as what?
As white like wool.
Oh, white like wool. What animal has wool? Sheep. Bingo. So now, what people on the face of the earth got hair like that? Like a sheep. Woolly, kinky, nappy, curly. Help me out, bro. No, what people, what nation of people have hair like a sheep? No, sir. No, sir. This looks like a sheep hair? No, brother, it does not. Does this look like a sheep's hair? Right, sis, it does. A sheep has woolly hair. It's curly, brother. You ever seen a sheep? Right, a sheep don't have stringy hair. It's the type of hair a dog has. Right? You agree, right? So read it again. Hold on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
So we see the color is white and the texture is woolly. It's kinky. It's nappy. That's this, sis. You agree? You in agreement? That so far this is correct, right? Alright, let's read on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So it says his eyes were like a flame of fire, meaning they were red. So now, sis, why do you think his eyes were red, like a flame of fire? You have any idea? No. How about you, bro? You have any ideas why Jesus had eyes that were red? That's not what the Bible says. Read it again.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Whether a flame's blue? The traditional flame. If I light a match and throw it at the tree light on fire, it could turn blue? What color could turn? It could turn red, brother. It's very simple. You don't have to try and twist it and turn it. So Jesus had what color eyes? Red. So now, why were his eyes red? You have any idea why his eyes were red? Since you gave the guess earlier, give me another one. Give me a nice one. Alright, no, not quite. Let's find out why his eyes are red. You got that? Anyone, read.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
It says his eyes will be red with wine. If you notice about us as a nation, when we drink wine, the whites of our eyes turn red.
Right.
That's what it's talking about. It said his eyes would be red with wine. Let's get back to the description. Alright? And let's read that again. What's this?
Revelation chapter 1 verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
Let's stop right there. His feet. I can see your feet, sis. So this is John the Revelator looking down at Christ's feet. Now, have any of y'all ever seen a person with feet that's a different color than the rest of them? Have you ever seen someone your color with white feet? Alright, thank you very much. How about you, brother? Your feet white? What color is your feet? They brown like you brown. So Christ is the same thing. He's looking down at his feet, and his feet were like what?
Fine brass.
Who knows what color brass is? B-R-A-S-S. Brass. Oh, you say gold. That's not quite what I'm looking for. How about you, sis? What color is brass? No, sis, brass is a metal. There's a little white metal. So sis, let's think about it. Brass is similar color to bronze. What color is bronze? You ever see a third place medal? When you see, what color is that? The third place trophy. I don't want to just tell you, sis. First is gold, second is silver, and third is what color? And what color is it? Yeah, there it is. It's like a brown color.
That's right.
Right? The third place trophy is brown, so let's read it again.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
All right.
Now watch this now. Not only was it brown, watch this.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Wait a minute. It says not only was it brown, but he was so dark skinned, it looked like he was burnt in a furnace. Sis, you understand that? You really zoning out. You with me? Read it again.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
Sis, if you burn toast, what color it turn? Right, it turns black. You burn a pot of rice, what color it turn? Brother, what's you in right? It turns black, brother. Don't turn white when you burn it. When you burn something, it turns black. So now, we read the description. Red eyes, white hair, like wool, kinky, nappy, skin like burnt brass. What color is Christ? We just read it, sis. He's a, no, don't say it plain. Say it, he's brown, but what type of man is he? Oh, brother, what type of man is Christ? Right. We just read it, brother, what type of man is he? What is his color? Right, thank you. He was a brown-skinned man. So now, which one of these images is correct? Which one of these images? Thank you, sis. So today you learn what Christ looks like according to the Bible.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.